Hello everyone and welcome. Peace be with you. Pastor John here, bringing you the latest from the pastor's desk. How do you bring about change? How do you change the world? Or how do you change the country you live in? Or how do you change the community that you live in? How do you change things around you? Well, there's probably many different ways to approach change or try to accomplish change. And I think we hear an echo of this in some of the disorder we see in the world around us at the moment. There seems to be a deep down desire in some to bring about change to what is perceived to being better than the present or the past. Now, Jesus has a few guidelines for change. One, what kind of change do you want to bring about? And two, how to bring about that change. As Christians, as disciples of Jesus, we are called to share the light of Jesus all around us in everyday life. Now, Jesus sets the pattern on how to bring about change, and this is a topic we could probably talk about for quite some time. But for this morning, I'd like to point you to just one important verse. It's a verse that Jesus quotes from the prophet of Isaiah in chapter 61. Jesus is at the beginning of his ministry, and he stands up in the synagogue and he reads from the prophet Isaiah. And these are the words as we hear them from Luke chapter 4, verses 18 and 19. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he has anointed me to proclaim good news to the poor. He has sent me to proclaim freedom for the captives and recovery of sight to the blind, to set the oppressed free, and to proclaim the year of the Lord's favour. Now, as you listen to those words, there's nothing there that is political. And there is no animosity expressed in Jesus' words. And Jesus' words are not motivated by fear or perceived threat. There is only a focus on the blessing and good of all people, especially those in need. This quote from Isaiah is Jesus laying out what he wants, the change he wants to bring in the world. And as we follow Jesus through his ministry in the New Testament, we see how Jesus brings that change about. All of it is founded on and comes from the will of God the Father, who wants all people to live in peace and security now and forever. In these times of worldwide unrest, we need to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus. Check out Hebrews 12 verse 2. We need to keep our eyes fixed on Jesus. Thank you for joining me, and may God richly bless you in the week ahead. See you next time, Pastor John.